Here we have a couple more examples of systems of three equations with three variables from Appendix C.2. In my first example, so I have to pick either the x, the y, or the z, whichever one I determine is going to be maybe easier to cancel out, and I think I'm going to go ahead and pick the y's this time because I have this one here that's just a 1, and then the top and the bottom are actually already set up to cancel. So that's what I'm going to take first, is the top with the bottom. I'm going to add them as is, and when I do that, I get negative 2x, the y's cancel out, plus 7z equals negative 15. Now I need to pick another pair. Back out of the originals, I'm going to pick the bottom two. And I'm going to cancel the y again. So it's important that you cancel the same variable both times. And to do that, I'm going to take the top equation multiplied by 5. So I get negative 10x plus 5y plus 20z equals negative 45. I'm going to rewrite the bottom equation underneath. And add these together. At this point, I'm going to take my two equations with the x and z, this one with this one, and I'm going to make one of the variables cancel. I'm going to pick x, and to make it cancel, and I'm going to take this top equation multiplied by negative 3. So I'm going to get 6x minus 21z equals 45. Then I'm going to copy the other equation right here underneath it. So when I add them together, the x's cancel, and z equals negative 1. Take that, put it back into either the xz equations. I'll just use this one up here because it's got smaller values. And solve this. That's negative 7. I'm going to add it to the other side and get negative 8. So x equals 4. So I know x and z, so I have to go back to an original equation. I'm going to use the middle one because that one's easiest to solve for y. So negative 8 minus 4, that's negative 12. So I'm going to add 12, and I'm going to get 3. So my ordered triple is 4, 3, negative 1. On example part C, you'll notice that some of the equations are missing some of the variables. While it starts out looking more confusing, this is actually an easier problem, because I can get what z equals out of this middle equation. I know z equals negative 5. If I know z equals negative 5, I'm going to go ahead and put that up here in place of the z. So that top equation is going to become plus 5 times negative 5. And I get my numbers all to the right, so this is negative 25, so I'm going to add 25 and get 4. So what I have now is two equations in two variables that's already set up to cancel the y's. So I know x equals 1. Z equals negative 5, so then I just have to figure out what y equals. So I'm going to put my 1 in place of the x. So I know y equals 2. So my ordered triple is 1, 2, negative 5.